Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been some time, but I wanted to give a update to my Goblin deck profile with all of the new support that came out and reprints off of Bonanza. I think the deck is very consistent, and into the new format with Razel, it's going to be pretty good. It being an Xyz deck that our Goblin bikers can detach material from. So I'll give you the card by card, and then I'll explain why we're playing each card. We're playing 3 of the Dug Charger. Dug Charger is the best level 3 Goblin biker. It has the ability to detach a material from an Xyz monster and then special summon itself. And if this card is normal or special summoned, we can add any Goblin biker spell or trap, which is great for the deck as it's. We're going to play 3 copies of Gone Wild. Gone Wild, I believe, is a great extender and starter. If this card is normal or special summoned, we can special summon any Goblin from the deck. I've seen a lot of people play Scrap Goblin for synchro plays and stuff like that. I believe that it's not necessary, and these are just the only cards you'll need. Also, if you control only Goblin bikers or no monsters, you can just normal summon this without a tribute, which is a great 1-card starter. We're going to play 2 copies of Cutter Sploder. Now, Cutter Sploder is a level 3 that has the ability, while it's engraved during your opponent's turn, you can detach a material from an Xyz monster and special summon this card. Then if this card is normal or special summoned, we can special summon a Goblin biker from our graveyard. And then we're playing 2 copies of Mean Merciless, which is kind of the same effect, but during our turn and from our hand instead of our graveyard. Also, 1.5 card combos with the Mean Merciless. Playing 1 Boom Mech. Boom Mech is a name. Unfortunately, it isn't great. That's why we played at 1, but a name is a name. Has the ability to teach out a material from an Xyz monster on the field, while this is in hand or grave, but you cannot special summon Boom Mech for 2 turns after you use his ability. We played 3 Grand Entrance for our Goblin biker spells. Grand Entrance is the Rhoda of the deck, and then we can also detach a material to special summon a Goblin from hand. It also has a great graveyard effect to recycle. You can detach a material from an Xyz monster and then add a Goblin biker from your graveyard back to your hand. We played 3 copies of Breakout. Breakout is great. It can make our monsters avoid like imperm effects to negate them. By tributing a monster, you can special summon a Goblin biker from our deck, which works very well with our Gone Wild and our Dug Charger. And then it has a secondary effect while engraved for battle effect. We play 1 Grand Stampede. It is the monster negate, and then Xyz during our opponent's turn. We also play 1 Grand Bash. I have considered moving this up to 2, but I don't think it's quite necessary just yet. It is a pretty important card for the deck now with our level 6 Goblin biker. We can go into rank 6 Goblin bikers and even rank 9 Xyz monsters, which is great. And then we have our additional normal summon with our Grand Bash. Now we're going into extenders that aren't necessarily Goblin bikers with 3 copies of Terratop. Terratop allows us to add the 1 copy of Talkatom board. If we control no monsters, we can special summon the Terratop. And then on normal or special, we can add a wind monster, the Talkatom board, and then Talkatom board, if we control a wind monster, we can special summon. And then our Talkatom board actually can pair with our Boom Mech if we have other unnecessary cards, unfortunately. just to special this out. And then we even have an extra deck monster that is a wind, which allows us to special the Takaton board. One more extension in starters. We play 3 copies of Tour Guide from the Underworld. Of course, you can special itself off its effect, but we also have our Mean Merciless, which allows us to obviously not use its effect off of the Tour Guide summon, but we'll go straight into an Xyz, and then usually detach it to have its graveyard effect. Some of our final extenders, we play a Wielder and a Nian Nian. I love this effect in Grave. It's great. You are locked into level 3s, but I think it's fine in this deck. And then our Wielder, just special it out if we control level 3. Our Takaton board also works with our Nian Nian, which is amazing. I guess we do have more extension with our 3 emergency teleport for Nian Nian or Wielder. Some engine piece that we do run is our full armored Xyz. It allows us to Xyz summon a monster with monsters we control, and then while this card is in our grave, we can we can equip a Goblin from our graveyard to an Xyz monster from our graveyard to an Xyz monster on our field, which works great for a full armored package. Going into non-engine, we're playing 1 Cold Wide. This deck does get hit by some hand traps. Unfortunately, our biggest hand trap is Nibiru, so this doesn't necessarily work great for it. 3 copies of Ash. I know it's not the current best hand trap right now, but it is Ash, which why not run it? We only had enough space for 2 effect railers. I do prefer Imperm anyways, because it is kind of a boardish breaker kind of card too. That being said, 3 copies of Impermanence. Effect Veiler, also board breaker during your turn. And then we're gonna play 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent. For getting hand trapped, we can rip a card, take a card, or if we do think we can draw extension, draw extension. Going into our extra deck, we play 2 of the Goblin Biker Big Goblin. This card has the effect on summon. We can add a Goblin Biker from our deck. Then if a Xyz monster, or if a material is detached from an Xyz monster, we can equip it or attach a monster on the field to Bigabunga. Also, during its end phase effect, you can just attach a Goblin Biker from your deck. Our full armor package: Xyz Armor Torpedo, detach 2 to draw 1. Fortress, detach as many to add as many as you detach Xyz cards from your deck. Full armored Xyz. And then our full armored Dark Lancer, that if it's equipped with a Xyz monster, we can attach a monster on the field. Our torpedo has the effect also that if it is attached to a Xyz monster, that monster cannot activate its effects. Also, the effect of all face-up monsters they control. So that's our full armored. We're playing a Cicada King. It's a monster negate as long as it switches its defense. Gossip Shadow for our early break and to not get it nibbed, hopefully. Drawing a card isn't also horrible. Play a King, OTK potential, and monster negates. More monster negates in Lars, as long as you detach 2. And our wave High King Caesar to negate a effect of special summon monster. An oddball choice that I have currently is Phantom Fortress. You can detach a material from this card. You can either banish one from your opponent's field, from your opponent's hand, from your opponent's grave, or the top card of their deck. I think this is just great. It's just a win more card in my opinion, though. It's not necessary for the deck. And then we play Zeus. We're running an Xyz deck, so Zeus. And then if we do get, unfortunately, having to go into link monsters, run IP, Dark, and SP. I run the Dark, although most of your monsters aren't Dark. Dark itself, if you're able to go into it and then into SP, because this does require non-link monsters, this is more like if this gets negated, you have the ability to go into this. And then, of course, SPs just got reprinted, so it's dirt cheap now, and effectively the same card as it was forever ago. So with these, that was the Goblin deck profile. I know if more support is coming out for Goblins, I will redo a deck list, but for now, that's about it. Let me know if you guys want any combo video or just combo videos in general for this deck, or any other decks you would have seen before.